Yo, you do alo young ni la no. Teacher, to me sergeant. Okay, ဘယ်နှစ်ယောက်ကြံသေးလဲ 1 2 3 4 5 0 9 9ယောက်ရှိပြီဘယ်သူကြံသေးလဲနော်
Ali cháu mày này chủ Ali
ဟင်
Ali chẳng rồi
အဲ့လီတယောက်ပဲကြံမယ်နော်ကျန်တာအကုန်ရောက်ပြီထင်တယ် I haven't had anything yet so I'm starving now Okay anyway သင်ရင်နဲ့ဆွဲတာပေါ့မတတ်နိုင်နော်နည်းနည်းစာပေးထားပြီးတော့လုပ်တော့ Okay Okay, let me check your absentee and presentee. By the way, how did you spend your holidays? Anyone who would like to share?
I spend it in my room with that slice of pizza and
You're
a
just
bottle of
traveling to
juice.
the toilet, right? Huh? Traveling to the toilet. Just spending time in your room, right? You chill in your
Yes.
room. Yeah. So how did you chill? So anyone who would like to share about your holiday? Anyone? Any special?
For me, I made some food with my mom. Like we made like a lot of food in the weekend and it was very delicious.
Wow, what kinds of food you made with your mom?
Like how can I say? It's like, a salad. Like how can I there's a lot of things in that salad, like
What are the main ingredient?
noodles, right? Noodles and like those kind of,
It's kind of like a assault.
Yeah. Like that.
Oh, okay. Cool. I love it. Yeah. So it is especially for donation or for your family?
For family.
Donation to your family. Okay, then
I
anything
mean,
else?
we kind of give some of them to like people like our neighbors, but like
Yeah.
most of them, like we ate it by ourselves. So
Oh, cool. Okay, so what about others? Anyone like to share? How about Hazel? Are you okay with your brother?
Yeah.
So how did you spend with your brother at home?
I just
think
spend myself. I just spend my time by myself. Like I just watch movie, which is kind of like mind blowing and kind of like masterpiece one, and it's called like Jumanji.
Jumanji, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, cool. It's kind of like a series. Oh no. Like there's many parts, right? 4 parts,
Yeah,
I think.
it's kind of like series because like there are 3 seasons, but I haven't found the first season, so I just watched like the second season and third season. Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool. Okay, thank you. And anyone else who would like to share?
Can I?
Yeah, sure, please.
So yeah, I want to begin.
Yeah, great. So what did you do then? Can you share us your activities there?
Just
Yeah.
chill in hotel. I haven't been to any Bagura this time.
You didn't visit to any Bagura, just chill in your, hotel all
Yeah.
time. So what did you do then?
Play some sports out and swim.
But I think if you don't visit to the Bagura, it means that it's meaningless, right? Don't you think so?
I don't think so.
Again, it's very famous for like pagodas, right? But you didn't visit to any pagoda. It's mean like, how do I say? Pointless. Okay, so then you just chill in your hotel and you try some food. That's all.
I could watch I watch sunset and sunrise. which is
Oh,
really
yeah.
beautiful.
Aha. Oh, tu feel the nature ပေါ့မဲ तू နော်အတကုံ feel တာ तू နော်ဖေကတော့မသွားခဲ့ဘူး okay နော် bro နော်စိုးပါဘူးဘာလဲ broken တွေပါဖြစ်ထားအောင်လားအရင်နေ feel နေရဟာရောဖေကြတော့မသွားဘာဖြစ်လဲဆူတောင်းနေပြေကုန်မှာဆိုလားလားအကြီးကျယ်ပဲဆူတောင်းနေပြေကုန်ဒုက္ခတော့ပါနော်ဟာအဓိကလာပြည့်နေ့တွေပါဆိုတော်တော်များဆူတောင်းကြတယ်နော်ဟုတ်တယ်မလားဒီလာပြည့်နေ့မှာ specially လာပြည့် full moon day မှာဆူတောင်းတာများတယ်နော် bro ကတော့ချီးရတယ်နော်ဟိုတယ်ထဲမှာမစိုးပါဘူးခေါ်တာပေါ့ okay okay Bala Kevin did you try any traditional food there Myanmar traditional food like how do we call it Sagawai or something like you know how do we call it အကြီးလေအဲ့လိုစားခဲ့သေးလားပြောရင်တော့တည်ကြတယ်ပိုက်စာမျိုး
အဲ့လိုတော့မစားခဲ့ဘူးချက်။အော်ဟော်တယ်ကလုပ်ပြီးရင်နန်ကြီးတုတ်တော့စားခဲ့
အော်ဟုတ်တယ်လက်ကောဆေးရလားနော်စားတာစားတာဒီချက်ပကံသွားရင်လေဒီချက်ကြိုက်တာဟိုပါလေဒီချက်တို့ဗာလဲအဲ့ရဘာလို့ခေါ်လဲမိတော့အဲ့ဒေါ်စုတော်သွားစားရဲဆိုတဲ့နေရာလေး
။အော်တရပါ
လေတရပါနာလေတရပါထမင်းဆိုင်ရောသွားခဲ့လား
တော့ခဲ့ချက်နှစ်ခေါက်တောင်စားတာ
โอเคအဲ့ဒါစားတင်တယ်နော်ပြီးတော့အကျော်ဆုံးလားအတုပ်ဆုံးလေအတုပ်ဆုံးဆိုင်ရှိသေးရဲ့လေတိလားအရင်နာမည်ကြီးရဲ့အတုပ်ဆုံးဆိုင်နော်ယူတို့ဒီချက်ဝိုင်းဆို share plan နဲ့ဆွဲတော့ပဲဒါချက်ဝိုင်းကပကံနဲ့ပတ်သက်ရင်သူ့ကိုမေသူကရှာတော့ဖွေတော့ပဲနော် share တော့သွားတော့အဲ့လို okay နောက်တော့ဘာလုပ်ကြသေးလဲကျန်တဲ့ကလေးတွေ Do you want to share your positive vibe to us တယောက်ကအဆုံတုတ်စားတယ်တယောက်ကနန်းကြီးတုတ်စားတယ်နော်ကျုပ်ကိုအိမ်ပြန်ကြအောင်လုပ်နေရယ်နောက်ကဘသူကဘာကြီးစားသေးတော့ဒီမှာ foodie တွေများတယ်ထင်တယ်နော်ဟာ How about on Chanbai are you eating game
No,
တာဘာကြီးစားတယ်ဂိမ်းနေစားရလားဂိမ်းတွေကလူတွေ live fight တာလေဟုတ်လားဘာကြီးလုပ်လဲအောင်ချမ်းဘာကြီးလုပ်လဲတာ
yeah. We does do know what happy thoughts.
ဘယ်သွားတယ်
Happy thoughts.
happy သွားစားတယ် happy လို့ပြောလိုက်တာ
How sign them.
အော် I see ဘာရောင်းတာတော့
Culture to mention.
မိုက်တယ် okay why you guys talking about like food ဟာကျန်နေပတ်စံနေတမင်မစားသေးဘာမှမစားသေးဘူးဆိုတော့အကျန်နေပတ်စံနေကျုပ်ကအစားတောက်ကြောင်ပြောနေယူတို့ I mean ကနော်ဘယ်လိုမျိုး chill လုပ်လဲလို့မေးရလေဘာလို့အစားတောက်တွေကြောင်ပြော okay okay နော်ကျန်နေနဲ့ okay ကျန်တဲ့ကလေးတွေရော anyone who would like to share For me, I also went to the barbecue resto yesterday, you know. In that resto, we can also buy like kind of like how do we call it? Japanese stuff, you know. So like the how do we call Japanese beef, salmon, and also noodle, and how do we call it? Huali? How do we call it? Me to yini ublu call it, no?
Seaweed.
Seaweed lah, yeah. No seaweed too. Then yeah, lots of kimchi, not kimchi, I mean like soju, different kinds of soju, blah blah blah. So many stuff there. And I just bought the rice, how do we call it? Rice paper. You know rice paper. It is very nice to make the some kind of like a spring roll. So my favorite one is Vietnamese spring roll. Have you ever tried it? Yeah, this is my favorite one. So I just bought the like rice paper and also like not soju. I think I don't like soju. I'm not too sure. But if there is a like a I think it is a kind of like without alcohol, you know, kind of like juice. So I think the taste is not really okay, maybe, you know, so that's why I don't try it. It's kind of like a juice, so I don't want to try it. And I bought the some noodle. Do you know in Myanmar, mama khao soe, you know, right? Mama khao soe. How much is it? How much is it?
I think it's around like 400 jet now. I mean, in my area, like 400 or 500 jet now.
400 or 500. Here I have to pay like 3,000. Equal to 3,000 jet, one noodle. But I really want to try that taste, so I bought it. Now, and then I miss Pidoli, Tom Yum taste, Rolly. The Tom Yum taste it's not really good. I don't. They don't mama house and not told to now be Japan house to blah blah rolly aluhali wear. Then I eat the barbecue. I mean grill. I grill some meat, beef, and I tried it. Yeah, but the taste is not really good. If we compare the taste in Myanmar, you know, my favorite one in Myanmar is like, ပြောရင်တည်ကြရနော်ရှူရှဲရှဲ hot pot, you know ရှူရှဲ hot pot. Shoo shoo she she li is on the Nowady Road. So I really like that one. No, but no, I don't like the taste here. Di ma shi ha ya ne tiat ma mai. Da me di ma thamin ko paung pi yo li you lo le a sa tauk chaung pyo lo li no pyo pya thamin ko tu ka li phat ne li thuk pi yo ne tu ka blo lo le so ro kin lai da po kwa thamin kin po. အဲ့ဒါတော့စားကောင်းတယ်အထဲမှာသူကဟိုဟာလေးပါတယ်ချီချေတို့ dry fish လေးပါတယ်ငါ6တေးသေးကြော်လေးတို့ဒါမှမဟုတ်ကြက်သားတို့ပါပေါ့လေအဲ့လိုမျိုးချက်သားနဲ့မကြိုက်အဲ့ dry fish နဲ့ကြိုက်တယ်အရသာအရင်မိုက်တယ်နော် a little bit spicy not too hot yeah ဒီကဟာတွေကဂိတ်ဆုံးနေဒီကလူတွေချက်ကြက်မပြည့်ဘူးလို့မှတ်ထားတယ်သူတို့ကအချို့ဆိုရင်ဂိတ်ဆုံးပြီးရင်နောက်ဟိုဟာဗာလဲအဆက်ဆိုရင်လည်းသူတို့ကဂိတ်ဆုံးစားကွာအဆက်ဆိုရင်လည်းအရန်ဆက်တွေမှာအဲ့လိုရှူရှူရှဲရှဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးစားကြအချို့ဆိုရင်လည်းဂိတ်ဆုံးဥမာထားပါတော့ဥမာဒီချက်ကဟိုဟာပေါ့လေဗာလဲငှက်ပြောကြော်တွေ့ရစားကြတာပေါ့နော်ငှက်ပြောကြော်တော့မှားလိုက်တယ်ငှက်ပြောကြော်မှားလိုက်ဆိုငှက်ပြောကြော်ပေါ်မှာသူကဘာလုပ်လိုက်လဲဆိုရင် chocolate အကြီးစမ်းလိုက်တယ် chocolate ဒီစမ်းပြီးွားရင် cheese တွေကိုချစ်ပြီးတော့လေတို့အုတ်တီဖြူးတယ်လို့ပဲ cheese တွေကိုဖြူးချလိုက်တယ်ပြီးွားအဲ့ပေါ်မှာထပ်ပြီးမကြည့်နဲ့သေးဘူးထပ်ပြီးတော့ chocolate အမှုန်လေးထပ်ပြီးချဲလိုက်သေးတယ်နော်အဲ့တော့အရင်စိတ်ကုန်လို့သူတို့ပြောတယ် original one လို့ဥမာထားပါတော့ top တီတောက်ချော်လို့ top တီဆိုင်သွားပြီးဟေ့ဆိုရင်ဟို vanilla တွေရော chocolate တွေရောစမုန်ကလောအကုန်လုံးရှောက်ထည့်ပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒါ top တီဖြော်ရယ် no original one just su so no ပြောတာလေ like tika sapi ဆိုနွားလို့ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ just tika sapi sugar and ice that's it no more than that သူတို့အဲ့လိုအမြဲတမ်းပြောရတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ဒီကဟာတွေဂိတ်ဆုံးနေသူတို့ကကောက်ပလက်တွေတခုဆိုအချို့ဆို
ဈေးတောင်းကောင်းလို့ဈေးတောင်းကောင်းလို့
ဘာလဲတာ
ဒီချက်ကြောဟာဆိုချက်အဲ့လိုမျိုးဈေးတောင်းလို့ကောင်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးပို့ထည့်ပေးတာ
မဟုတ်ဘူးရရင်တစ်ခွက်မှ1500ပဲကြိုက်တာထည့်ယူကြိုက်တာထည့်တစ်ခွက်မှ1500ပဲခွက်ကြီးခွက်သေးရလဲကွာသေးရနော်ဟိုသူတို့ကအဲ့လိုဂိတ်ဆုံးနေစားတာအခုနတီချာတို့ဗာလဲဟိုဟာအခုနပြောရဲငှက်ပြောသီးကြော်တေးသေးလေးဆိုလဲစားလို့ရန်ကောင်းတယ်ရိုးရိုးသူ့ဟာသူအဲ့ပေါက်ကရရှောက်ထည့်လိုက်တော့ဤစိမ့်ပလိန်ကွိတ်သွားပါနော်ချင်မူးထွက်သွားနည်းနည်းစားလိုက်အဲ့လိုတကိုက်ဆိုတကိုက်မူးသွားဒီချက်အချိုအရန်ကြောက်တယ်အချိုလို့ဆက်တူကြောက်တယ်အဆက်တောင်နည်းနည်းလက်ခံသေးရဲ့အချိုဟိုအရန်ဆက်ရင်တော့မရဘူးပေါ့နော်အချိုတော့အရန်ကြောက်တယ်ဒီကဟာဂိတ်ဆုံးနေစားတာယူကလည်းအသီးတွေပါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ထဲမှာဟိုဗာလဲ mayonnaise မဟုတ်ပါဘူးလေဗာလဲ toppet တွေ blah blah အဲ့လိုလေးအဲ့လိုဤစိမ့်ပလိန်ကွိတ်ကြီးရှောက်ထည့်အဲ့လိုဆွဲရစိတ်စင်းရဲကိုကောင်းတာမပြောနဲ့တော့ပြောတော့နော်ဟင်းတွေထဲမှာလည်းဟိုဟာတွေပါတယ်ကိုကိုနက်တွေပါတယ်ရှယ်လို့ဗာလဲဟိုဗာလဲအုံလို့နဲ့ချက်တာထမင်းဟင်းဆိုလဲအဲ့လိုပဲ Okay so shall we start now ကဲနည်းနည်းလေးတော့တော်ကီဖုတ်ပြီးပြီဆိုတော့เนาะအစားတောက်တွေကြောင်းလည်းပြောပြီးဆိုတော့ Okay Ellie why are you late to me Okay so now we have to read the article I think right I think we have done up to 29 if I'm not mistaken oh no 27 I think could you please go to your textbook please Okay, so let's go to page number 28. Go to page 28. Okay, you guys have to read this one. Would you like to read in group or individually? Hello. If you wanna
Individually.
Individually.
individually raise hand, please. If you wanna read individually, raise hand, please. Okay, so you have to read this one. Okay, and try number. No, you don't need to try. Just read it. Now then we are going to talk about it. Now, so if you don't know some of the word, please line up. So can I have a 5 minute to have my lunch? Is it okay while you are reading? Okay.
Sure.
If you guys finish reading, drop me then in the chat, please. Okay, 2 of you done. If you guys then drop me then in the chat. Okay, 4 of you done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay. Seven, 8. Nine. Okay, so I have some questions for you guys before we talk about the article. Okay, so have you ever been to other places?
For example,
Maybe in
like,
the local or maybe foreign countries?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, you might be in other places, right? But I just want to know the places which has a different culture. For example, in Myanmar, we have a like different ethnic groups, right? And they have their own culture as well. right? They have their own language, they have their own like dancing, wearing style, something like that. They also have a special norms. You know norms? You know norms? Special norms?
Great. Is that like
No, norms, NORMS norms. Do you know special norms? For example, in Myanmar culture, if we dream of like, if you dream of like the snake, black snake, it means like a back leg. Oh, maybe for the girls, you cannot wash you cannot wash your hair on, especially on the Wednesday, right? So it is kind of like a Monday or like Wednesday. It's kind of like our special norms. Teacher တို့ကသတ်မှတ်ထားတဲ့လူကြီးသတ်မှတ်ထားတဲ့ traditional norms တွေ special norms တွေရှိရယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မလားเนาะအဲ့တော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးဟာတွေကဥပမာ if you go to like the Shan state they may have their own special norms, right? So have you ever been or have you ever been to the places which has a different culture and you feel like the cultural shock? Have you ever feel like cultural shock in different places? Can you realize, can you recall your memory as much as you can?
actually there is only the only cultural difference I remember is like food.
Yeah, the food, yeah, that you
The food
eat in the
cultural
Shan
difference.
state, right?
Yeah, like and also most day there is like some food that like our people don't eat.
Can you name what is it?
I don't remember exactly because I was really young when I went there, that's why.
When you taste something, you feel like how do we call it? Amazing, or like you feel like shock or something like that. Do you have that
Strange,
kind
kind
of
of
feeling?
strange,
Sorry?
kind of strange.
Kind of strange, yeah. Okay. Like Korean people eat the durian, huh? They might be strange. Okay, then anything else? Okay. Anyone who would like to share about the different culture and that make you shock?
When I visit to the Thailand, most of the house have the, I don't know how to say in English, or nothing the daily in Shima Shija.
Yeah, nothing the
All the
delicious.
house.
All the houses. But I think also we can also see that kind of house in the Myanmar one, right? Like Ushinji or something, right? You know, like Ushinji တင်ရတယ်လို့ပါတော့ဟုတ်လားအိမ်ပြောင်းရင်လားမသိဘူးဟုတ်လား Ushinji ပင့်ကြတာလေဟုတ်ဘူးလားမလုပ်ရဘူးလား
လုပ်တယ်ရှင်
အိမ်
ဒါပေ
တက်
မဲ့
လုပ်ရ
အိမ်
လေ
အိမ်ပြောင်းမှမဟုတ်ရှင်သူကအဲ့လိုတစ်လားတစ်ခါလုပ်ရရှင်
တစ်လားတစ်ခါတော့လုပ်ရတယ်။အော်အဲ့ဒါတော့မသိခဲ့ဘူးတော့တစ်လားတစ်ခါတော့လုပ်ရတယ်ဟုတ်လားယူလို့လုပ်ကြလားတစ်လားတစ်ခါ
တကယ်
လုံးဝ
က
ပုံပြီးလည်းမဟုတ်ပါ
တယောက်
ဘူး
တော့ကြားဘူးသူကရားမှာကရင်မှာလားဘယ်မှာလဲမသိဘူးတက်အမ်မှာထင်တယ်အိမ်မှာသူမျိုးလောက်ကြတယ်
ရှင်းနည်းနည်းတန်ကြကြပြောပြပါလားတမီးပါလေကရားမှာလို့ပြောလိုက်တာလား
ဟုတ်ရမသေးကြဘူးကရားလားကချင်လားကရင်လားမသိဘူး
Okay တခုခုပေါ့ then ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲအဲ့ကရားမှာဘာဖြစ်တာလဲ
အဲ့လိုမျိုးလောက်ကြတယ်လို့ပြောတာချင်းလက်စင်နေနဲ့ကလားတစ်ခါမင်းငယ်ချင်းတယောက်ကသူကကရင်လားကချင်လားကရင်လားမသိဘူး
ရှမ်းနေလည်းလုပ်တယ်ဒီချက်သိသလောက်တော့ when I visit to like ကြောင်မဲ when I visit to ကြောင်မဲ I visited to the Kambosa Shanjiao. It is a monastic school, you know. So there we can see like 333 monks. How do we call it? Small one, no? Yahan no mho ba li belu pyo le ko yin li po. Yeah. Small monks. And this is kind of like the monastic school, you know. So which I noticed is that the entrance of the monastic school, they just hang some of the fruit like papaya or some pomelo, something like that. They just hang it. I don't know why. So it is kind of their traditional, and they change that one every the danger. People from the village, they just come and donate the different kinds of fruits to the monks, and then the monks hang some of the fruits in front of the, how do we call it, at the gate of like the school. So I don't know why and what, but it is their tradition, so okay, this is one thing that I learned from the Shan state, but there are so many different things in the Shan state. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the international language, which is relating to the cultural one. Okay, so in Myanmar, we have got our same symbol we have our different symbol, or sometimes we can have a different sign, you know. For example, like if we tap our head, it means like he's kind of like foolish or calculate or something, right? So something like that. If you show it that way, it is kind of like money, right? No money in the pocket, no money, right? No money. But actually, we cannot use that one in Russia. It's kind of like a, how do we call it? Bad words, bad sign for them. So we need to notice that kind of things. If you visit to the other, you know, country, if you travel worldwide, you must know their culture as well. Okay, if not, you might feel like the cultural shock. When I first time came here, you know, there is a kind of like a noodle. It is we call like lontong here. The style is kind of like a coconut noodle. The color and the noodle that they use is totally like a, you know, coconut noodle in Myanmar. So I think that, oh, it's kind of like the coconut noodle in Myanmar. So I tried it once, then I fall asleep. I fall asleep. No, not sleep. Sorry, I feel sick. I feel sick. You know, so I the taste is totally different. The one that I ate here is kind of like sweet one, you know. But in Myanmar one is kind of like yummy. I can say it's yummy for me, but not for them. I don't know. So yeah, sometimes the culture can make you shock, and it's very hard to cope with that one, right? So now let's talk about the international language. Yeah, international body language, a language with no words. So it's mean like sign. Okay, so let's talk about paragraph by paragraph. So who would like to explain me these two paragraphs? Anyone who would like to explain, especially this one, gesture?
I think for those two paragraphs, it means that for different types of country, the gestures can mean like different meanings. Like
Yeah.
in North America, the finger, like tapping finger on the head might mean the like showing memory, but in Russia, it might say like crazy or insanity. And like noting yes or no can be like different to like many countries, like agreeing or disagreeing.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, how about in our country? So now we are talking about gesturing, right? So especially in the North America, tapping head is mean like it's showing the memory. It's mean like positive one. But if you use that one in like in Myanmar or maybe Russia, it's talking like you are crazy. You're going crazy, or you are kind of like a calculator or something. No, so we can have a different meaning with different interpretation, right? So even noting like yes or shaking one half or no can be misunderstood, because in Turkey, no is expressed by the single upward movement of the head. So it's kind of like weird, right? How can we? No, I'm a no show no, okay. So can you think of the other different things in Myanmar? What do you think? Any special thing that we usually do in Myanmar?
I think like when we call the waiter, we do this thing, the
Yeah, it's very rude.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
call up
it's kind of rude in
someone.
the other countries, I think. But
Yeah,
in Myanmar, like people just call the waiters like this, like this.
yeah, whistling to someone else, right? Like how do we do it? I don't know. ဟလာအဲ့လိုခေါ်ရလားမသိเนาะအဲ့ဒါတွေเนาะတချို့ဆိုလှည့်ကိုမကြည့်ရောအဓိကတော့ तू က sexual harassment အတွက်သုံးနေရလေတချို့တွေကအဲ့ဆိုင်ကိုသိတယ်မလားเนาะကောင်မလေးစတာရှွတ်နောက်လောက်တာဒါတွေကမြန်မာမှာကြာအရင်ပြဿနာပေါ့အဲ့ဒါနိုင်ငံခြားမှာကြာတရားစွဲခဲ့ရမယ်အကွက်တွေเนาะ okay ဂျပန်တို့ဘာမှဆိုသွားမတလုံးမိစေနဲ့เนาะတိုင်ပတ်သွားမယ်တခါတည်း okay then next one okay let's talk about silence. How about silence? Who is going to read me silence? Who would like to share me about silence?
In North America, UK, in schools or maybe at work, silence is like ignoring to someone. But in China, they use it as agreement to someone. Like if they agree to something, then they just say like they don't say nothing at all. Like they stay if they say silence, then they agree with you. Like that.
Yeah. Okay, so in North America and the UK, silence can be a problem. Yeah, so they might feel like uncomfortable. So, but in Myanmar, especially in the classroom, the teacher wants student quiet and silent. They don't like asking questions. They don't like shooting questions to the teachers, right? So I really don't like that point too. No, teacher no. So please try to ask me lots of questions, and we try to make a like classroom fun. But especially in Myanmar as well, we don't like we like silence, right? Silent, but let's sayနေခြင်းကဝန်ခံခြင်းဆိုလားเนาะမြန်မာမှာတော့ရှိသေးရဲ့ဟုတ်လား so it's mean it is the same culture to the Chinese people, right? So also in the China, if you are silent, it means that you agree to some idea. So it show your agreement. Okay. So if you shoot some question, it means that you are not you disagree with that point, something like that. No, so for me, I really like honestly, I really like shooting questions and discussion, arguing some points, something like that. No, the teacher got uncomfortable with the silence, especially teacher classroom, the online classroom, the silence or something that all. ပါလားပေါ့အဲ့လိုဖြစ်ကောเนาะ motivation မှာကြာတော့ဆရာမရဲ့ motivation မှာကြာတော့အဲ့တော့ကျောင်းသားတွေအနေနဲ့ try to speak in English, try to ask in English, and try to shoot the question as possible as you can. And also, yeah, we try to build up our conversation in that way, no? Okay, so this is a silent one. How about touch one? Who would like to share me about touch? Anyone who would like to share about touch? Touching someone. Can we say that here they mentioned that Northern Europe is classed as a non-contact culture? Can we say that Myanmar culture is non-contact culture? Do you think so? Is it non-contact culture or not? Non-contact? Yeah, I think so. We just say only Mingalaba. We never hack someone or kiss someone, or we never kiss cheek to cheek, or never ever, right? So it's mean like non-contact culture. We just how do we call it? We just say Mingalaba or something. No lovely chibi purely. No, to me I touch low no. But here in this country, if you see the elder one, you just hold their hand and then kiss, or like you just put it their hand here. တချို့ကလူကြီးတွေတွေ့လို့ရှိရင်နှစ်ဖူးကိုထိပြီးရဒါပေမဲ့ပါးလေးနဲ့ကပ်ပြီးရဒီကလူတွေကပါးလေးနဲ့ကပ်ပြီးပြီးတော့နှုတ်ဆက်တယ်ပေါ့ဒီ chair တော့လုံးနေပါးတွေပါဒါမှအကတ်မခံအောင်လက်တော့ကင်လိုက်တယ်ကိုက်ပြီးတော့ရင်ဘတ်လေးကိုဖိလိုက်တယ်ပေါ့ဖိတ်တော့ရင်ဘတ်ကိုဖိရဆိုသူ့လက်ကြီးကင်ပြီးရင်ဘတ်ဖိရမှာမဟုတ်လက်လေးကင်ပြီးတော့ပြီးသွားရင်လက်ချရရဲ့ပြီးရင်တနေရာထိလိုက်တယ်ပေါ့သူ့တော့ပေးမထိဘူး no anyway much of the Northern Europe is classed as a non-contact culture in which there are very little physical contact. Are you listening to me? Yo, bro. Again, see? Okay, in which there is very little special content in the people's daily interactions. So yeah, of course we have interaction. We have like special physical contact mostly to our close member in our family, not to all family member, right? ဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဖေပါဆိုတော့ touch မလုပ်ရဘူးလေကြောက်တယ်လေဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့တော့အမေလောက်ပဲပုတိပုတက်လောက်တာလေနော်ဟုတ်တယ်မလားအမေလောက်မယ်မောင်လေးညီမလေးရှင်လောက်မယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မလားနော် even accidentally brushing someone's arm requires apology. So that is why especially guys, if they like how do we go they just want to confront နော်နည်းနည်းရန်စကြင်ပေါက်လိုက်လေ brushing တက်လုပ်လိုက်တယ် and then that's a tie like yeah, I mean, no, yes, anyway, by comparison, in the high contact cultures of Middle East, Latin America, and Southern Europe, physical touch is a big part of the socializing. Yeah, the one that I mentioned here as well. No, they like to touch someone. What's more, there are different standards for who touches whom and where. In much of the Arab world, men hold hands and kiss each other in the greeting. Actually, it's not kiss. Actually, they like to touch. How do we call it? Heck လောက်လိုက်တာပေါ့နော် hack လောက်လိုက်တယ်ပြီးပါချင်းထိရဟိုလိုကြီးတော့နန်းတာတော့လည်းမဟုတ်ပါဘူးကွယ်နော်သူကအထီကတော့မိန်းမနဲ့ယောက်ျားနဲ့ထိလို့တော့မရအောင်ပြဿနာတက်ပုံမှာပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ man to man ပဲရတယ်သူတို့ကနော်အဲ့တော့ man hold hands with each other in a greeting အဲ့ဒါကိုခြေတို့ဘာသာစကားနဲ့ဆိုတော့ mulakat လုပ်တယ်လို့ပြောတယ်အချစ်တွေဖလှယ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်သူအဲ့လိုခေါ်ကြတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အဓိကတော့ hack လုပ်တာပါ hack လုပ်ပြီးတော့ကောင်းပါချင်းထိတာလောက်ပဲလောက်တာပါဟိုလိုရွက်သွားမနှမ်းနေเนาะရှုပ်ကုန်ပဲ okay but would never do the same with a woman in yeah we cannot do with a woman เนาะဆိုတော့ပြဿနာတက်နိုင်ရเนาะကြီးအောင်ပါမယ် in Thailand and Laos it is taboo what does it mean taboo what is a taboo one do you know the meaning of taboo is it allowed to touch or not?
No.
No, you cannot, right? So taboo means you have to avoid, how do we call it? You are not allowed to touch someone's head, okay? Even if they are a child. But in Myanmar, I think we cannot touch someone, especially who are elder than us, right? So we cannot touch their hair. It's kind of like rude. But as long as you have a like younger one, yeah, you can touch them, right? Okay, and even if they are a child, in South Korea, older people can touch younger people. Yeah, of course, here as well, right? With force, one try to get through a crowd, but younger people can't do the same. No, yeah, okay, let's talk about another one. Eye contact. Okay, so if you like someone, pay attention to you. I mean, if you like someone looking at you while you are speaking, raise hand, please.
Teacher, excuse me.
If you like someone looking at you when you are speaking. If you like someone looking at you while you are speaking. How about Yadi? You don't like it? Hidra, how about you? Chan?
For me, I like it when they look at me and like you know, and rough spawn, but I don't like it when they stare for too long. Like
no, I'm not
staring,
talking about like staring, like looking at you
yeah.
while you are speaking. Yeah. Not staring. Yeah, staring is
Oh.
an Chan. I go at looking at you.
Just looking.
Yeah, just
Just
looking
looking.
at
So
you.
I'm fine with just looking. I don't like when they
Staring.
staring.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so for me, I really don't like someone who doesn't look at me while I'm talking. It means that they don't have any attention to me, you know. So firstly, whenever I talk to someone, I try to get their eye contact. So that is why I always ask you to open your camera. It means that I try to look at your eyes and then I can know that you have an interest or not. In that way, I can know that you have an interest or not. So I really like the eye contact, but I'm not too sure in Myanmar. If you look at someone else, some people might think like, or you know, they might be, let's see. In most Western countries, frequent eye contact show that you have a confidence in someone that you are interested in what they are saying. It means that you showing your how do we call it? You show your interest in that way. Okay, and in many Middle Eastern countries, same gender eye contact, no, especially the guys table, especially no, same gender eye contact tends to be more sustained and intense than the Western standard. Now, in many Asian, African, Latin American countries, however, this broken eye contact would be considered aggressive and confrontational, like in Myanmar. No? Okay, so is there any word that you don't know?
Yes.
Yes? Can you
Uh,
ask me then?
confront
Confrontation mean like
confrontational.
ရန်ဖြစ်တာပေါ့တာရယ် confront လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတာသိအောင်နော် challenge ခေါ်တယ်လို့ပဲ you challenge someone and you are ready for fight confrontational it's showing your aggressive way it is your aggressive feeling like showing your aggressive feeling
How about sustain and intense?
Same so staying intense and also like confrontation is kind of like the negative effect intense ကိုမြန်မာလိုလေးတစ်ချက်ထပ်ပြောရမယ်เนาะအတိအကျ wait a minute how do we spell it intense ကလည်းနည်းနည်းလေး intense ဖြစ်တာကိုဘယ်လိုပြောရလဲ intense ဖြစ်တဲ့တော့အပြင်းထန်ဖြစ်တာတို့လွန်လွန်ကျူးကျူးဖြစ်တာတို့နည်းနည်းviolent ဘက်ကိုပို့သွားတယ်ကွာသူ negative ဘက်ကိုနည်းနည်းလေးသွားတယ် negative ဆိုရင် negative ဘက်ကိုမှနည်းနည်းလေးလွန်လွန်ကျူးကျူးအပြင်းထန်ဖြစ်တာမျိုးအပြင်းထန်ဖြစ်တာမျိုးပြောချင်တာပေါ့เนาะ intense ဖြစ်တာเนาะeye contact tend to be more sustained and intense than the Western contact mean like here they use intense as a negative point เนาะသူကလည်း negative ပို့ပြီးတော့မှဖြစ်တာပေါ့เนาะကျတော့ဗာကြည့်ရလဲပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုး Okay, so anything else that you want to know? Okay, I have some question to you guys. So after we had talked about international language, blah, blah, blah. So we are talking about the culture, right? Especially culture. So maybe in your life, you might once face some cultural shock. Maybe in your school, maybe in your in different places, right? So maybe if you have a friend who are from the different religion or maybe different ethnic, you may have you may face some cultural shock. So in that case, how do you cope with that problem? Let's imagine that you have a friend who is from the different culture. How will you cope with he or she? For example,
I think it
especially,
depends.
sorry?
For me, I might say it depends on the country. If I'm at their country, I might act like their culture, but if they're at my country, I might act like my culture.
Okay, so you will be adapt their culture, is mean like-
Yes.
Yeah, so in which way are you going to adapt?
Maybe just asking them. Like if I'm in their country, maybe asking them. If they're in my country, I might teach them.
You are going to teach them. Okay,
Yeah.
if they don't want to do what you say, so what you gonna do?
I'll just say it's rude. So you
It's
shouldn't
rude?
do.
But you cannot force someone to do something, right? Is their
Or
will,
maybe
free
they will
will,
have
right?
conflict with other people and they'll learn from their own mistakes. I don't really interfere with those kind of stuff, though. It's their problem now. If they
Okay,
do
so
something wrong.
yeah, so what about the others? Do you have any answer for that case? Any problems? If you have someone who is from the different culture and you cannot force them to do, what to say, so in that case, how will you do? Any idea? Okay, let's say you are now in a different country and they ask you to do something, but you don't want to do it. So what you gonna do?
I think I might gonna deny their request politely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is one of the way. Then if he or she, if you want someone to do something, but he or she doesn't agree with you, so what you gonna do?
Then I wouldn't force them to do because they have the chance to choose to do something or not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, we have 4 different ways you guys need to follow. One step is like culture as knowing what. So firstly, if you are in the different country, you try to understand their culture. You know, what is their culture? What do they wear? What is their food? What is their language? Something like that. So there's a first step that you need to know. Okay. And then the second one, you should try to know why. Culture as knowing why is we call like culture as knowing why. It means that why he or she didn't agree with you, or why he or she want to do this one, why they want you to do this one, something like that. You should know the reason why. What is their reason? Why do they believe that one? What is their belief? Something like that. Okay, so this is a second thing. And then next, the third one is culture as knowing how. It means that you should also adapt their culture. For example, now you are, let's say, now you are in the UK or America, you cannot wear the longi, right? Can you wear the longi? You cannot because it's the weather is quite cold, right? You have to wear the jacket and the boots or something like that. So it means that you have to adapt their culture, including their weather. Also, you can speak English, right? You have to speak English. You cannot speak Burmese there. There is no one who can speak Burmese, right? So it means that we need to adapt their culture, but don't be a copycat. Don't be a copycat. It means that some people like if while they are in the UK or America, they lost their value. It means that they forget about who they are. But we need to show up who we are. For example, now I'm in Indonesia, right? Sometimes if I want to wear the tanaka, I wear tanaka and I go up. People are like staring at me, gazing me, you know. They might strange, but I don't care. They might feel strange, but I don't care. Or some people who are in my faculty, they ask me, what is it? They just want to know what is it. And so it's kind of like that exchanging culture. You know, you must have your confidence who you are. Yeah, you have to say, for example, my face is like an Indian, you know. So whoever see me, they ask me like, "Are you Indian? You Indian?" They just ask me like that. No, I always show up my identity like I'm Burmese, I'm Myanmar. So don't forget to show up who you are. Okay, so the very main thing. I mean, this is a very important one for you. Okay, so these are the things that you can cope with the cultural shock. Okay, you cannot force anyone you cannot force anyone to do something like, and you can do whatever they ask you, right? So at that time you have to explain why you can't do this one, that one, something like that. Okay, so I hope that is a kind of like I just share my experience and some knowledge for you. So let's back to our course book. Okay, so now we have already learned this one. Any questions so far here? No. Okay, so now we're going to work on page number 29. Okay, here in this one, number 2, for each of the picture, answer the question. Where might this happen? Where might this happen? He thinks I'm mad. So in which country? Remember, so in which country? So you have to figure it out according to the test. Based on the text. Let's try to find out. No? Okay, so this is for number 2. And for number 3, let's see number 3. Here you will see the abstract noun. Abstract noun means especially the feeling noun. No? Feeling neighbor, cherry feeling near the abstract noun. No? Like impatient or confused or blah blah. No? Daria cherry abstract noun. It show up your feelings. Okay, so now here in number 3, you guys need to change. Okay, you guys need to change into noun form. Okay, got it? You got it? Try to make it into the abstract noun. Okay, by looking at the test. So let's do number 2 and number 3. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Is it okay?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, let's do it. But it's not really hard one. Okay, so you can do number 3, number 2, and number 4 as well. So write the adjective which come from the noun in exercise 4. For example, friendliness. How will you change it into adjective form? Is like friendly, kind of like that. So can you? Okay, let's try it. Amelia, Sheila, Amelia, are you there? Amelia? No, no. Flower Eng. Hinda, Sheila, no? Hinda, Sheila. Hello.
ဟယ်လိုဒီချက်ရှိပါတယ်
ဟုတ်ဟိုကလေဟိုကမေယူအဲ့အမလီယာလေးကလေ तू ကတင်နေနဲ့အမြဲထွက်သွားတာနော်နေ့တိုင်းပဲ
ဟုတ်ဒီချက်ကျွန်တော်အခုဖုန်းတစ်ချက်ဆက်ပေးပါမယ်နော်ဒီချက်
ဟုတ်ဟုတ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီချက်
Hello, Amelia. Are you there? Tamiye.
Yes, teacher, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Anything wrong with you?
I went out to get a coffee, but like my line dropped. I didn't notice that. Sorry.
Okay, so we have already talked about 28. We have already talked about the international one, international body language. Now we are working on number 2, number 3, and number 4. Got it? Hello? If you guys then type me P in the chat, no? If you guys then type me P.
Teacher, do we also need to do number 5 and 6?
No, just up to 4. One, two, three, four. 4 of you done.
Teacher, this is unrelated to the lesson, but is it hot there?
Sometime hot, but sometime
Oh.
not.
Oh.
Yeah, but not too hot like in Myanmar, because it is a beach area. So
Oh.
yeah, if you wanna go to the beach, it takes like 5 or 10 minutes walk. The beach is near my campus. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, so Suyi already done. Raise hand please. Anchan, Andre, Lila, Dra, Ellie, Shrizin, Hazel, Giri. Okay. And how about Kevin?
Teacher, I am about to finish.
Okay. Quý ông chán bài. Okay, Kevin, done? Not yet?
No yet.
Oh, okay. Amelia, which number are you working on to me? 2, 3, 4, which one?
3, teacher.
Okay. Kevin, what about you?
I'm done.
Done, okay. So, Amelia, shall we do together, me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let me ask you one by one. So, start from Tada. Can you please tell me number 1 to me?
I think that is Russia.
Russia, what? How can you say so? How? In which paragraph tell you that?
First paragraph. How to
First
pronounce
paragraph.
gesture? How to pronounce this?
First paragraph, third line, right?
Teacher, how to pronounce it?
Insanity in Russia.
No, I mean gesture.
Gesture, yes. Yes. Insanity in Russia, right? Gesture suggests insanity in Russia, right? Okay, so this will be Russia. Okay, then how about number 2? Number 2, Linla, can you please tell me number 2?
Western.
So in which line, in which paragraph tell you that?
I think sorry, this page.
Can you tell me?
Oh, yes, this page.
Okay. I think it's in first paragraph.
Yes, I was wrong. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. So
What
what is the right answer? Which country to me?
I think North America.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, here, no? Tapping your finger on the side of your head is a gesture to show memory in North America. So yeah, North America, okay? It show your memory. Okay, so NE, North America, okay. And then number 3, Shrizing, can you please tell me 3?
Yes, it is in Turkey.
Turkey, yeah, Turkey, okay.
Gestures in paragraph. First
Turkey.
paragraph.
Yeah, in Turkey, for example, no is expressed by a single upward movement of the head, right? So yeah, of course. Now this one will be Turkey. Okay, then number 4. Next one, Yadi, please.
Aboriginal culture.
What is your opinion? I need to think about that before reply. So what do you think?
in the silence for the other side about
Aboriginal.
Aboriginal culture.
Yeah, Aboriginal culture. Okay. Especially in the China, right? Is it in the China?
Yes.
Wait, where? Yeah, so you can say like China or Aboriginal culture. Okay. Then next one, so sorry. Okay, Shui Yi, can you please? Su Yi, sorry, Shui Yi. Su Yi, can you please?
Europe.
Why can you say so? I'm so sorry. Which one?
Like in touch paragraph, like even accidentally brushing someone's arm requires an apology.
So it is in
Um,
Northern Europe. Huh?
In touch paragraph, that line.
Yeah, I sorry, but can you tell me the name of country?
Europe.
Yeah,
Northern Europe.
Northern Europe. Not all. Okay. Oh, Northern E. And this one got China. Okay, for number 2, Ang Chenpai, can you please tell me?
Embarrassment.
Number 2, Ang Chenpai.
Check. I said embarrassment.
Yeah, number 3 now.
Impatience.
Impatience or shunt.
Impatience.
Okay, and 4,
Confusion.
confusion, and 5,
Insanity.
and 6,
Receptiveness.
and 7,
Confidence.
confidence. Okay, great. For Ellie, can you please tell me number 1? Already done number 2?
For embarrassed.
Yeah, you have to plus ed, right? You have to
Yeah.
add ed. Okay, then number 3? Ellie, please continue. Number 3. Yeah.
Impatient
Impatient. Okay, then 4?
and confused.
Confused. Ed, no? Okay, then 5?
Insane.
Okay, 6?
Receptive.
Okay, then 7?
Confident.
Dent. Okay, great. So if you guys got all the correct answer, raise hand, please. If you have the same idea, same answer, raise hand, please. So all of you, right? All of you, right? Câu là câu nha, no? Okay, thank you.
Teacher,
Yep,
let me number 2 much embarrassed.
yeah. You have to plus ed, not me. For number 4. But here you have to plus ment. Got it? Mai?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So I have to hear any questions so far.
No.
I think we have already talked about this one, no? But we have already talked about the cultural shock. Now, instead of talking about this one, we have discussed about cultural shock. So I'm gonna skip this one. Then we're gonna go work on activity book. So let's go to page number 20. Please go to page 20. Okay. Have I already checked this one? 19?
Yes, Chair. I did.
Yeah, we have done up to 19, right? So now we're gonna work on this one, no? So you need to read this one, okay? You need to read this para. Then you have to work on number 1 and also 2 and 3. Let's do it. If you finish, you can type me B in the chat, no? B stand for bingo.
But teacher, I don't understand what to fill in the blank for number 1.
Sorry, what?
I don't understand what to fill in the blank for number 1.
Movement with the hand, arms, or head to show what you are thinking or feeling. So you need to figure out this one in the text. So which word talk about this one, number 1? Like movement with hands or arms or head. So what is it?
Discussion.
You just use your hand and arm to make a movement. For example, if you are presenting something, you like to use like hand, sometimes like moving body. So what is it?
I don't know. What is this?
Gesture, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I said it.
Yeah, so you have to write gesture here. That's it. You need to find the word. Just find the word. Got it? Hello, Amelia. Got it? Sorry, Amelia. Ellie, got it to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on Champa, you have to do up to 3, not that. Finish?
Yeah, I finished. Yes.
Really? Up to 3?
Yes, sir.
Wow, cool. Okay.
Is that after number 5?
Sorry, what?
Is that after number 5 or only number
No,
3?
only up to 3 to me.
Oh,
Just one page. Page 20 only. Okay, so I think most of you done, right? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, if you finish, raise hand, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cô Yang Chan Bai, you've already done, right? Yeah, and Emilia, how about you, to me?
Yeah, done, teacher.
Okay, so but I think we can check tomorrow, right? So it's already 1:27 now. So I'm gonna end the class here today. So see you tomorrow, guys. So tada, bye bye. See you.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Yeah,
Bye,
bye
teacher.
bye.
Thank you,
Thanks,
teacher.
Sarah.
Bye
Thanks, Sarah.
bye. Yeah, see you.